my voice. And
it looks like it's good.
We're good to go. Okay, so, hey guys, this is Becca from Level Up. We're just gonna build some model kits today, trying to keep sane while quarantined. The store is still closed, sadly, but hopefully we can still have fun while it's not open. Have time to sit and chat and talk with us, even though we're not at a store. I guess that's what the internet is for. So, today we've got these model kits at the store. Hopefully for at least right now you should still be able to buy them on the online store at shoplevelup.com. So you can pick up your own if you felt like it. They're very inexpensive models and they look like very simple ones. We're going to start with Pikachu, and then if I have enough time we'll get to Mewtwo. But we'll see what happens. But as far as I know, these are pretty much like 3 runner model kits. So there's a Pikachu top. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's like, hope you're getting that good crackle on the mic.
Hopefully it covers up my Animal Crossing in the background.
Yeah, Brian's playing Animal. You can't stop playing Animal Crossing. I lied. This is 2 runners. 2 runners to make a Pikachu. Honestly, minimal stickers. I'm kind of actually quite surprised. And then some instructions. Yeah, actually, it even looks like most of his mouth obviously is a runner. Cause that's his mouth and cheeks. His eye, you can tell by his hollow out face that he's got, a mouthpiece, cheeks, and eyes that'll pop through. So that's really nice. And even his tail has brown pieces that are gonna be filled in with plastic instead of stickers, which is really nice because I like when that happens. So let's get these guys out of the way for right now. Could probably build this model kit without seeing the instructions, but for the time being, let's follow instructions. For anybody who hasn't built a model kit yet, it's pretty simple. All the runners are going to have a letter on them, so like A2. The other one I think is just A1. Obviously, the more complicated, the bigger they're going to be. And this one actually, cutely enough, I don't know if this is going to focus on, let's see. Yeah, it's a hard one to get. But these little squares have numbers. They actually, funny enough, have a Pikachu, like a head and a number, which is really cute. But you follow the letter and number combo to figure out what piece you need. Obviously, for this one, it's pretty easy to see that this is, the Pikachu head. But it does say A111, and you can follow the numbers to get what you need. And this does have a nice English explanation over here for what to do. And actually, all of this is in English, which is different than some of the Gundams that we have at the store, where a lot of it's just in Japanese and there's absolutely no English. So that's nice. I've got 2 sets of nippers. I use one set to cut them out of the plastic, and then another set to kind of clean them up because it's a nicer set. This is the Gundam Planet set. I think this is a set I just got from like AC Moore. So let's go. I give it a little bit of a wiggle room there on my chop, just so the plastic doesn't get any like stress marks on the main piece. So I would take that, and then I go with this one, and I go pretty close to the plastic. I chop it off again. Ooh, and try to get that plastic off. I have just vacuumed this house, and I will now have to vacuum again, I realize. Because I will probably have plastic all over it. And by I mean Brian vacuumed, and I will have to vacuum. So, let's see. Boop. So, a face, and then we're going to grab...
Ruining my vacuuming job.
I know. I am a jerk. This piece I'm not too worried about. You can actually tell that his eyes are going to be here, and this piece is going to be inside, so I'm just going to chop it directly off of the thing and not bother with what I just did with the Pikachu face. Cool. Gotta snap that bad boy in. Ooh. Snap that bad boy in the right way up. Follow the instructions. Read them. Don't just assume that you know. Because then you end up like me. Cool. Black void eyes. Nice. Good touch. Good touch. Let's go. Now these ones, the runners are kind of on the cheeks there. So I am going to chop a little bit further away from those. Although it's apparently just going to snap. And then This piece will be on the inside. So it can go there. Where did that one piece come from? Actually, it looks like this is going to be pretty much on the inside, so I don't need to do too much cleaning up on it. This one's pretty easy to figure out which way is right up.
Just to point it out, Becca, your hands aren't super on camera.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I just looked over.
Cool. Sorry. You have to. A lot of times I want to do modeling over here, and I can't. Next step, check. I did do this correctly, I think. Okay, cool. So, next step is not that step because I haven't unfolded my instructions fully. So, A1 again, because we've got the A1 there. So, A1, 4, and 5. These seem fairly like internal pieces, so I'm just going to kind of quick snip. Kaboop boop. Again, I want these close to my face so I can read them, but I should have them in front of the camera instead so you guys can see me snipping stuff. My general camera setup is for, we usually use it for video games so we don't have to be this close to it. Kaboop. So cool, 2 pieces together. All set and done.
Sorry.
Next piece is coming from A2. You can tell from that guy. And yeah, I can give you guys a better face-up view of that instruction, but so it's A2, 17. It's going in and out of focus, but point being, that's what it tells me. So I go into A2. I grab 17, which is pretty easy to kind of tell it's one of these big guys. Boop. Oh, that went absolutely flying. Cool and cool. And we're gonna make sure that the one that went flying has an okay cleanup on it. Cool. Looks good. Chop that off, and chop that off. They seem nice. Okay. So that gets laid down, and this wants this little doohickey to go down that way. Oh, into... yes, okay. Makes sense. Gives another visualization of the what it wants me to do there, just in case I missed on what it actually wants me to do. So cool, more pieces. This one basically just fell directly out of the runner. Cool. Beep bop. Chop that guy off. Double check all the areas where there was chops. Cool. And this tells me to just kazoop. I guess so, yeah. I guess his arms just kind of pop in. Obviously the stripes do. Cool. And this wants to go into A110, which I'm going to assume is the back of his head.
Mabel moved into our town, Becca.
Oh, yay! Mabel. Oh, nice! Oh, Mabel. Love Animal Crossing. Cool and cool. Snippy snap, snip, snap. Stop. 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 Cool. So this one's me. I'm going to assume that this back of the head faces the back of the body, you know. Back, like that. Get all these guys off here. Cool. More instructions. Let's see, A114 is this. Again, these are internal, so I'll just give them quick chops. And always be careful, because I know, like this piece here, can be a little hard to tell where the runner ends and the pieces. Just always make sure you can check the images in the manual and stuff, but it really sucks when you cut one out and you weren't supposed to in that way, so try to avoid it if possible. Okay, it looks like it wants me to do it like that so that the things are facing down, and I assume it wants me to grab the other one as well. Coolio and Coolio. Got little Pikachu ear nubbins. Got that up. I guess they only move just that little bit. Oh, what?
What?
They've got mechanics.
Oh, what? Nice.
Yeah, so, but like as you, I mean, obviously these aren't solidly in there, but as you shift his head, it actually like shifts his ears. That's really cool.
Nice.
Cool. And then we're going to attach this face that we had set aside. Right? Doot, doot, doot. Always double check what you're doing, because hot damn, will you mess up. But yeah, you can definitely see it now, like where his, I mean, you'll see it more when the ears are attached, but as this stuff moves, the ears move. That's so cool. Okay, cool. Looks like we're going to make some ears.
Next.
So A1, 7 and 8. Cool. Beep. Up. That's internal, so I'll just cut it like that. So that's 7, and then 8. Beep. Up. Beep. And A1. Whoop. 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 Cool. Pop this back over there. Cool. Get all these cut nicely off.
Next.
Don't fly too far, little black piece. Do 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 do. Kebab. Kebab. I mean, the other piece was underneath. Cool. Seems smooth enough for me. Cool. There's that. There's our little ear. And it wants to go on this side. It does indeed have. Cool. One ear. One down. Another to go. So, bleep. Snip, snip. Snip. Ooh. Snip, snip. Snip. And snip. And they fell out, so cool all around. Grab the little nubbins that are left on these guys off. Cool. 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 Pop them together. Can always use a X-Acto knife to get rid of nubs left over as well. Just
and
always
sandpaper.
Yeah, sandpaper works as well, although you will get, need to get high sets of that to get a shine back on it. X-Acto knife's a little dangerous, obviously. Use with caution, but works pretty well most of the time. Just, be careful. Cool. And that is, oof. Calling this stuff up. There we go. Another ear. Now he's got Morky ears. The floopy floopity floopity floop. Cool. Cute, cute. Okay. Now we're making some arms for this little dude. So let's go. A2, 15, and 19. Ooh! lost a piece, came from 21, so we're gonna put it back in the box. It looks like a foot, so should be pretty easy to pop on, but yeah, I was gonna say, funny enough, it's this next step. We'll leave it for that. But cool. 15, and where's 19? Yeah, 19. Cool. Use these nubbins. Ooh, pop Pikachu over there so I don't lean on him. Boop. Boop. Make sure to get all those nubs off. Boop. Boop. So, plop arms together. And plop an arm in. Super cute. Cool. And then another set of arms. Still only 2. Arm. 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 Oh, it went flying, but it's cool. Kabam. So, ooh. This Pikachu's a super simple model kit. I mean, it's cool that they've got some of the extra, you know, little things like the ears tilting. But yeah, it's obviously only a few steps to make. And honestly, probably could be easily made without even the instructions if you wanted to. Give yourself a challenge. Cool. Cool. There's another arm. Pikachu's coming together. So cool. It looks like that next step has at least one of those feet that fell off. Doesn't seem like there's any too much nubbin on that, so pop that foot right in, and then we'll get the other one, which is also an A2. Kablamp. Get these nubby nubbles off. Boop. Boop. Nice. So feet. He can stand on his own. I'm gonna leave him laying down because you guys see better when he's laying down. But he could stand up. He's able to really stand on his own. Got a few more steps to get him finished. Next one being the stripes on his back. Kabam. 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 There's those. It's always best to keep organized while building, because otherwise you'll end up getting out of control. It'll be hard to find stuff. I really need a new set of these clippers. They're getting old, methinks. Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh, that's neat. I have like specific ways to click in, so you can't even mess them up. Nice. So cool. Nice little back stripes. And then let's get next step in the line is that. So take these tail nubbins off. Ooh. Cool. And cool. So there's that. Let's get these off. Kadoot doot doot. Hey, RJ Galleon FN, Galleon Finn, oof, 23. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty great. Turns out when you collect comics, model kits, and video games, you have plenty to do when you stuck inside.
Yay, indoors!
You know, everybody at the store is doing pretty well. We're, surviving. Trying to figure out the next steps for the store and what to do. But, safe and healthy wise, we're doing great. So, thanks for asking. I'm obviously building an adorable Pikachu, so how much better could it get? Swipe this mess off screen. It's not quite off. Haha. There you go. Now my space looks clean, even though it's not. But cool. Ooh, snip a tail, snip a tail, snip a tail. Get these guys cut. Cool, and then seeps up. Get these nubbins off. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic series is really good. I think I read volumes like 1 through 3 or something. Man, I was really enjoying it because like I've watched the show since, and the show is not bad. It's just
Whoa, I will not have you slander the Power Rangers in this house.
It's definitely the 90s. But the books are really good. The story in it's great. So, it's a really good series. Please binge read it. But cool. Little tail. So now he's all set there. And now we just have to fix his dark, bottomless void eyes. And we're set. You could paint these if you wanted to, but I'm not going to because first off, white on black is obnoxious, and secondly, I just don't feel like doing it right now. Where did I put those stickers, though, is a good question that I should answer. On the floor. You know, where you put your important stuff. Cool. I might see about... So I've got some Gundam markers. They're just basically fine tip markers. Let's see if I can get... Let's see how perfect I can get on this little nubby nose. It's gonna be hard because it's like... It's pretty 3D-ical. That's a word. So pretty 3D. So try to use my nail to clean up a little bit, but ooh, I think I cleaned up a little too much. Not the worst, but not, not bad either. So I like it better than the sticker, especially when it's on like a convex shape like that. The stickers don't do too well. I kind of wish they made me put this mouse sticker on one before I pop this in, but not the worst. I do also really like that, I don't know if this is easy to see, but yeah, right on that eye. They actually put, like, cuts in there. So it is kind of easy to paint that you've got stencils already on him for, like, gosh, I had it and then I lost it, but they've got stencils on there, so if you did want to paint it and, like, you're like, wow, I don't want to get even, even white dots on his eyes, it's super easy to do. But nice. I don't feel like painting white dots. So we're just going to try placing it. But also it's really nice for if you're placing stickers, because then you can end up hopefully with very even stickers.
Oh, what?
Kablam.
What are these? Becca. Bamboo.
Bamboo. Nice. Oh, there I Swiped away his nose a little bit because it hadn't dried yet. Yeah, that marker hadn't quite dried yet. But yeah, there's his eyes. So I mean, he's let me try painting that nose back on there. Yeah, I'm really not like, again, it's hard to tell, but that sticker's got like it's got chops into it so that it folds around the convex. Yeah, convex surface. It's also got yellow on it so that it like, continues to fold. I'm not a huge fan of those stickers when they're trying to fold around a 3D surface. Cool. It was painted back again. So, I mean, hot darn, we're at 30 minutes. I spent my time making them, but, that's Pikachu. Again, and his ears, floop flop different directions based on how you turn them. His tail is in there, but it, wiggle waggles, and so do his arms. He's got a little bit of articulation, not crazy. He's, not that a Pikachu should have a lot of articulation. But yeah, so that's a Pikachu. So cool. Pikachu can observe the creation of Mewtwo. Pop this stuff away, maybe see about putting some of these nubs back in the box. But yeah, overall for, what you get from him, it's pretty good. Also, apologies on my absolutely disgusting little mat here. I do obviously this table I should not cut into because it's basically just a a fold up table, and this would rip if I cut into it. Not a good idea. But now let's move on to the clone Pokemon, Mewtwo. These obviously these guys I think came out and they released them because they have the movie came out on Netflix, the 3D one. So I watched it. It was okay. I think the original's still better, but still got my tears flowing when Ash jumps in front of Mewtwo and Mew and Pikachu shocking him to life. It's sad. Cool. Looks like Mewtwo's got a lot more things, and also it looks like his head has already fallen off of my runners. So, that's cool. At least, again, this one's super easy comparatively to, like, say, a Gundam model kit where a small, incredibly tiny piece could just do that. What are you doing? You're watching videos while I'm making a video?
Sorry, somebody clicked the thing and it was like, they've got a watch party, and I'm like, who's watch partying something? Why is this particular friend watch partying a thing? And it turns out it's the governor's speech.
Oh. Watch party the speech. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I'm going to figure out what's happening after I build Gundams, because Gundams are more important. Well, model kits, specifically Pokemon model kits. I'm kind of mad that I've got this really big, gigantic dark purple piece, because it means that I'm going to
have to deal with painting.
Have to deal with, yeah, there you go. You guys can have a Pikachu looking at you. I'm gonna have to deal with stickering a very large piece of Mewtwo. Well, I mean, relatively large piece of Mewtwo. So cool. Again, also, when you're unfolding these, the instructions do tell you which step to start with. So this is step number 1, and step number 2. Yeah, we've got all that stuff. Let me actually sweep swap. I can see if this works. I've got some ink. I don't think I have anything to line, but it works very nearly perfectly on things that have lines, so might be easy to show you. Now that's easier to see. It's harder to see on the other ones, but yeah, there's the numbers that you would see that I'm referencing. So that's A211. Of course, one of the things that fell out, so it doesn't have anything in it right now, but that's what it looks like. That's why a lot of times I'm like, oof, because they're hard to see unless you ink them like that. Good news is, his face is one of the first parts I have to do, so go figure. I also like the Mewtwo. I mean, obviously Pikachu stands incredibly easily, But Mewtwo, much like the older Charizard kits, comes with a stand, which is nice. Good to see.
I like our old Charizard kit.
The Charizard kits, the older ones, are really nice. I hope they release new ones. We got the old Charizard. It's not Charizard. It's Mega Charizard X and Y. They're really nice though. I'll give this face a couple scrub and nubbins. You know, try to get it clean. Nothing. And be careful. You can really, like, I mean, obviously it's a knife. You can cut yourself. You can also cut into this plastic and make the plastic worse off than when you started. So, you know, that sucks. Don't do it. No. Always cap your knives too, because
you will pick them up and stab yourself.
Yeah, you might stab yourself. Not good. But cool. Mewtwo's gonna get stickers, but again, like I was saying, he's got lines there. If you really wanted to, he'd obviously be a lot easier to, like, if I wanted to ink him, he'd be a lot easier just because he's purple plastic. So like the light purple plastic would take white paint really well, in only like a coat, maybe two. Whereas the black plastic Pikachu has would take so much. I am not a huge fan of attempting to paint eyes. You gotta get them perfect or else, and yada yada. Thankfully on these, I mean, it's from a cartoon. Sorry, I had to get him close to me. It's from a cartoon, so, you know, him looking cartoony-ish isn't a bad idea. Oof. But yeah. Eyeballs, he looks pretty decent head on, so I don't know. Pretty okay enough. I'm not gonna do. I will be here all day if I'm trying to get that perfect. So let's go. There's more pieces falling out. Is that the piece I need though? Would be convenient. Nope, it's the next piece I need. Of course. No shortcuts for me. Cool. This one has a A1, a A2, and a B1 and a B2 because there's just a lot of pieces. They are all falling off of the runner, but there is a lot of them.
At least I'd prefer them to fall off the runner than to not.
Yeah. Falling off the runner is not bad. The only time it's bad is if it's falling off the runner because they didn't fill the like mold with enough plastic in it. But that's usually almost always not the case. Cool. So, plopping that there. Doesn't look like. Yeah, it's plopped like that. Yeah, he's like, yeah, that way. It looks like he's got a lot of mechanics to him. 11. Whereas Pikachu only had that one trick of his head twisting. Mewtwo very obviously has a lot of joints. So he's going to require a lot of stuff. Cool. Okay, and that's one of those ones. So that's where, you know, it shifts and stuff shifts because it's in this little groove for this one piece. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure again that I'm in the right ballpark with all this stuff. 10. I have literally no idea how. I guess this is his body? I'm going to assume it looks like his body. Or at least half of it. This piece is gonna go. Oh. Ah. I'm messing up already. Here we go. That piece goes there. Maybe. Cool. Now it goes on the floor. Always be careful with the small pieces because you will mess up. There's no doubt in the world about that one. So happens to everyone. Cool. More moving pieces. Looks like it's based on, this looks like his front of his torso. That's probably his arms move, his tail moves type of mechanism. Let's get this other large piece of his body on before I get too far. Did you also fall off? Yes, you did. You were the other piece that fell off initially. Make sure all those pieces are clicked in correctly, and then snap. Cool. Sweet, so let's get a 213. Oh, that's B2. It's for sure 13, yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. He's on there. Boop, boop, boop. We can shift it, and it's not gonna go much of anywhere. Oh, I see. Okay, I see where this piece is going, and I'm not too mad about it. Still kind of mad about it, but it's going like on his a super underbelly, so I guess I can't. Cool. Oof, there we go. It's a nice click. Let's get the sticker like this. Yeah, so in case you're building this, it's going on this piece here. And these have a little bit of a nub that are going to fit right in. And you can kind of see and is my camera not like focusing? But it's fine. It's stickers aren't the best is my main point. But again, this is going to kind of be his underbelly. It's not the worst spot for a sticker to be. Not the best. Not the worst. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, stuck. It looks not good. You can tell it on the camera. It's pretty not the best. But again, we'll live. Let's see how it, because it looks like it should be covered by pretty much all of him. This piece was pretty much fully already out, so I'm just gonna pop it out like that. Bam, and you can kind of see how this is. This is probably also going to get kind of covered by his tail, and it'll probably be fully covered when the sticks like that, and only kind of revealed when it starts moving up. So we'll see how it works. Oops, looks like I got ink on my paperwork. That's fine. Head goes on top. Kabamp, he's coming together. Oh, and he gets his little weird back of the head surgical tube. Never understood why he had this, but it's cool, I guess. As a kid, the color designs always confused me because DBZ and Pokemon were coming out at the same time, and Frieza had pretty much the same design. So, but cool, those are ball joints, so they move along with his head, which is nice. It doesn't look like he has much up and down movement, but who needs it? He has to stare down at you and scowl anyway, so let's go. Now we're back. Now we're in the B1s. B14. Chop that little oven off. And B15. Oop. Cool. We plop them together. Yes, a turkey leg. Cool. And B1, 2, and 3. Cool. Oop, there we go. Maybe this way. Yeah. Definitely this way. Cool. Weird leggies. Weird toes. Check. One leg. Nothing to stand on yet, but one leg. It's coming together. These are turning up Millhouse. Oop. Let's get another chicken leg on this guy. Ah, yes. We'll find that piece in a second. But kabam. Bam. Snap those together. Should really do this more in front of the camera than I am. Kabam. Snap. There we go. Cool. Leg piece. More leg pieces. Oh, fine. There we go. I got the leg piece that fell off in between. Make sure to snap it together with this. So that's there. This goes here. This goes this way. There we go. Cover that. Get those little weird toes. Cool. Another weird foot. Oh, now I can stand on his own 2 feet. Maybe. Probably not, because I assumed that the reason they gave me a stand is because he's going to be a pain standing on his own. Yeah, okay. Turns out nobody really like a... You look like a weird, freakish Mewtwo. Don't exactly have good balance. I guess that's what the tail's for. Let's see. So B2. Get 16. And 17. Bam. Pop these two bad boys together. Shave off some little nubbins. Again, always be careful if you're using an X-Acto knife. Oh, your B1, literally in front of me still. Cool, 14 and 15. Cool. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna hold this the way it wants me to. Cool. Sometimes it really helps to just hold it exactly the way that the illustration tells you to. Cool. Let's get weird hands. 19. Oop. 18. Cool. Get these little nubbies off. Kabam. The ones on the tips of his fingers are fine. Cap that. Cool, and kind of build his hand around the thing there. Cool. Well, he's got a hand. He's got a really good articulation with that, actually. Like the background move. So you can swirl it like he does in the movie. Cool. And then match. There's a. You can see the, the nub and everything. Just gotta make sure to match those up. Yeah, because that arm moving just controls his tail a little bit. So it's cool. Second arm. 22, 23. Coolio, coolio. There's your radio. Cool. No, don't want to lose the arm. Oh gosh. P21. 20. Pop it back in the box. No, not there. Cool. Let's. Again, I'll just the way it wants me to. This makes my life easier. Cool. And cool. Cool, and cool. Hands. Pop a hand in. Pop another hand in. I got one whole hand. Cool. Oh, so the other arm's the only arm that controls the tail. It looks like it doesn't look like the other one does, which is cool because then you can have him, you know, zooping power arm or whatever. That's cool. Cool. So let's get this tail going. Wants me to snap these smaller pieces together first. Snap these bigger ones. About. About. So cool. Snippity snap. Take those nubules off. Cool. Snap these two guys together. There we go. Cool. Nubs on these ones are a bit more noticeable than on the Pikachu, sadly, so just a heads up, but
That's a shame.
Not too much you can do about it. Cool. Plop tail in there. It looks like obviously you can just swish this end of the tail around however you feel. And then that goes in there. Again, and actually pretty nice. The sticker is literally only to cover that one section, which, I mean, really, when you're looking at the Mewtwo, it's not too big of a section, so...
Oh wow, he's pretty sizable.
Yeah, I mean, him and the Pikachu. Oh, let me hold these the right way. I mean, you're getting pretty, you know, Pikachu's wider. I think you're getting obviously a lot more complexity with the Mewtwo model than you are with the Pikachu, but that's just... no matter how you look at it, Mewtwo is just more complicated than a Pikachu. So, kabap bap, kabap, and kablap. So that's his stand. Again, yeah, he's not the best at standing on his own, so easy enough to just pop him on this. Oop. Upside down, upside down. Cool. But it's cool little like it's got spot for his hips and everything, so he stands up straight. But yeah, that's
Ah!
so me too. And yeah, and this hand kind of, let me get a better shot of it. Yeah, his tail raises and lowers with the move of this arm specifically. But yeah, he's a cool little dude. You could maybe make a, you know, again, you could probably paint his eyes on if you wanted to. And you could paint that part if you wanted to, but yeah, like even now, it's pretty hidden, and then it's only when his tail shifts that you get anything different. Yeah, and even at that, it's just the smallest peak. So sticker's not too bad. Yeah, like the arm articulation and everything. Obviously, he doesn't have much in the way of like moving his arms this way or bending these arms in other ways than that. But I mean, for what you get, what you paid, you get pretty decent. He's a pretty cool little model. I like him a lot. So there you go. What'd you do?
Scott has the Statue of Liberty.
More like Planet of the Apes over there. But yeah, that's Mewtwo and Pikachu. Pikachu's super cute. I like him a lot. Even with the stickers, he looks great. And the fact that he has the like ears that shift around is really cute. I really like this one a lot. Mewtwo's give or take. He's nice. He's cool. He's fairly simple for a model. You could get a lot more complicated if you want to, if they wanted to, but I don't know if they're gonna do like higher grade, more complicated ones. But Mewtwo's a really good starter if you wanted to start. You know, you haven't done model kits yet, um, and really wanted to. I mean, again, the instructions are all in English, which makes it super helpful. Model kits generally have very good visuals to tell you what to do and everything, but this does give you a good start on basically what every model kit ever is going to tell you, with this guy. So it's really nice. And the stickers are minimal because there's a lot of times where you'll get kits like these, like especially like this Pikachu. I was expecting like these ear pieces to be stickers, like the full, like all of his eye to be sticker, maybe even the cheeks. These lines, like I was expecting a lot of it to be possibly be sticker, and like nothing's sticker. And the parts that are like, I mean, that mouth kind of stinks, and I think I put it on a little sideways, get a little bit of red down here, but still looks pretty good. First glance, he's a really nice kid. So yeah, well, hope you all guys have fun. Enjoy your comic binging. Enjoy, staying inside for a little bit, being safe, being healthy. Hopefully, we will think of more things to do and more stuff to do. I know we're working on maybe getting like Netflix watch parties, maybe watch like The Office or something. Uh, but until then, keep an eye on our social media. We'll let you know. Let you know what's going on because it's changing day by day, hour by hour. Because I know literally Murphy is giving an announcement right now while we're building model kits as to what the plans are. So, we'll try to keep you updated. As of right now, we still do have access to the store, so we can get into it to pick up orders. So if you wanted to order these model kits, they're $10.99. I had them at some point. Yeah, $10.99. But yeah, you can order some. We have a bunch at the store if you want something to fill some time, pick up a new hobby. And we've got like I'm fairly certain we still have like cutters like these if you wanted. They're the basics, but even these ones are like jewelry cutters. So like maybe somebody in your family already does jewelry and has a set like this. Um, but yeah, keep up to date. We'll see about doing more online events. Okay, see you guys later.